to the show.
Salutations.
And hellos. That's the first time we've had the cool little cat in the intro.
I'm a fan. I'm
Meow,
in.
meow.
Yeah, I'm in.
Meow, meow.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, you're going to regret liking it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because I'm going to have way too much fun meowing every
no.
day. It's so good. Okay, well, yeah, welcome to the show, guys. Super stoked to be here. It's going to be a great day.
I'm excited. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one.
Yeah, we've got original content. We've got recaps of the week, which I'm sure Brandon, he's got a couple of stories. He's got a little adventure that he'd like to share.
It was an exciting week.
Yeah, so without ado, tell me about your adventures.
Let's start. Me and my girlfriend saw the new Snow White movie.
Oh, yeah.
Was just as terrible as everyone said it would be.
Yeah, lived up to the hype,
Yeah,
huh?
I tried to go in there. Gal Gadot can't sing, and we
got corrected. It's Gal Gadot because she's Israeli, and it's not French.
Oh, I don't. Is that backed by the Geneva Convention?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to see it to believe
Get out
it.
of here. Get out of here. Oh, I shouldn't use the F word so early.
Oh, yeah, he dove in. It's okay. We're not monetized yet, so.
Yeah, so we forget about it.
But yeah, no, we saw that. That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I couldn't buy it. I wasn't really into it. Ziggler
Did
can
you sing
sing.
along?
Huh? Yeah, I
Did you
did
sing
actually.
along? Yeah, you did?
Yeah, Hi Ho got me going. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't really get into Ziggler as Snow White. The haircut, little silly. Going to be honest with you, little silly.
Yeah, did the back hair throw you off?
Oh, I didn't notice.
You didn't notice? Yeah, there was an article that's like, oh, this is why the movie's bad, is because she had a little bit of back hair.
Oh, that's
it
what.
Was like, it was clear, and it was like a saber-toothed tiger.
Somebody commented that in one of the episodes. I didn't know what they were referring to.
I thought it was. I think it's kind of. It's a great aspect. It's my favorite part of Rachel.
Oh, that's wild. But yeah, so we had that, and then I had a show at Big Laughs on Sunday. That was pretty exciting.
How did that go?
That was pretty good. My buddy Tebow murdered it. It was cool to see.
How many humans?
Oh, probably about 60, 70 in that
70
range.
humans were just losing their shit over.
It was a very good crowd. Those guys were cool as hell. Yeah, it was very fun. Shout out to Tony and Cockpit Comedy. They always set that up. That was pretty fun.
Oh, yeah, that was Tony at Cockpit Comedy?
Oh, yeah. And my boy Nick.
Torres?
Cano.
Cano? Oh, fucking Cano on our show. I always do that. But aren't they both part of Cockpit Comedy?
Yeah, but I think mainly Tony set up this one, but they both are. They're a team.
Yeah, and they're both Tonys.
Oh, yeah.
And they're both Hispanic, and so it's my fault that I'm looping them together.
How was your week, sir?
My week was all right. I worked a bunch at work. And I'm really, really broke right now because he's going in trying to win.
It's time.
He goes down. Yeah, so I did a little bit of work. I don't think I had any like famous parties or anything like that. No famous people this week, but yeah, I think it was a good week money-wise, and then we had a good week as far as the show is concerned. We got a couple of cool stories.
Oh, one thing real quick.
Editing was fun.
Can we add thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing?
Yeah,
it was a good week for that.
We'd like to, and I would have it flash on the screen, but that part's broken. So you know we're growing and changing, and so as you like and subscribe, we'll get our shit together.
Oh yeah,
I promise. Anything else? Oh, I've been doing like semi-daily goose walks.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, you know, I haven't done it every day, and I feel like putting daily goose walk in there and just not doing it every day might be a cop-out, but it also might. I don't care. It's not my job.
It looks relaxing.
It's fun. It is really nice, and it takes like a solid 20 minutes before I can even get to the geese or the ducks.
Oh, getting to the geese. That's my solo album.
Getting to the geese. Get them to the geese. Well, I think there might not even be ducks. They might be mallards.
Oh, a timeless mistake.
Yeah, timeless mistake. I noticed that the geese were Canadian too.
They're all eating ham and shit.
American geese. They aren't white and they don't hunk as much.
Oh yeah, they're polite.
They're very sweet. They go. Oh, is that what they do?
I think they do. For those of you who don't know, this is the geese portion of the show.
This is the geese portion of the show.
This is our...
yes, you know, we used to have Bundle Brewski as a feature. Now we're featuring geese. Kind of my favorite part of the show so far.
Oh, yeah.
How about we get into the news?
You want to lead us in, Doc?
We're going to move into Bing Bong. Okay, remember, like, comment, subscribe. But, only if you want to. Only if you're having a good time. Because, believe it or not, this will get better from the, 9.5 that it is right now. Okay, so we are going into the 2 stories of the week. This is the story of a girl. Okay, so our first story is it's about the pyramids in Giza, and there's some new shit that they have with some satellite area imaging stuff. They've got science. They've put it together. Joe Rogan and a guy with glasses are commenting on it, and another dude that broke the news from Science America Weekly.
I'm excited about this one. I don't know that much about it, so I'm kind of interested to dip the toe here.
I was really interested when I saw it.
Okay,
I was
I'm
really
ready.
excited. Yeah.
Dude, this new pyramid shit that's just come out?
Oh, this is insane. So apparently, through the use of LiDAR, they have discovered that there are enormous structures underneath the Great Pyramid that go kilometers deep into the earth with coils. So enormous pillars, and then these coils.
Do you see that? Do you see these?
It is pretty insane from a structural standpoint.
So these black bar things are the pyramid on the outside, and then they found some structures, and then these coils.
They don't understand what it is because they're they're just looking at LiDAR images. But whatever this is a uniform structure. There's several pillars, and all of this is very, very, very weird.
Yeah, 600 meters descending down those cylinders, and then there's more stuff below it, and then there's additional structures inside of it. Yeah, that was crazy.
It's really crazy.
2 kilometers, massive internal structures connected to the base of the.
So this is the guy that broke the story, and then Joe Rogan and the dude basically watched this video and float around with it. But I think that stone is the one thing you can't carbon date it, so we have no idea how old this shit is. And frankly, we're never going to be able to dig there.
Really?
Because Egypt is not cool with that shit, dude. They are not going to have any fucking white people come in there and fuck with their shit and be like, hey, guess what? There are pre-Egyptians that were doing shit before you guys, and they made some pyramids. But who knows? I mean, but also, how do they even have food? There's no evidence.
You know what this gives me vibes of?
What?
Predator. You remember
Predator?
AVP when they had that temple?
Yeah.
It has that energy.
There might be reptilians.
Oh yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Are you
a reptilian?
Are you a reptilian?
I wasn't prepared to reveal that information live.
Okay, we'll put it on the back burner.
Yeah.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to find out if Brandon is a reptilian.
Pyramid and extending deep, deep down. This is what we know so far. Utilizing high-resolution radar images from Capella Space and Umbra, which are 2 private companies that specialize in satellite-based synthetic aperture radar imaging. Radar tomography has identified vertical cylindrical structures extending for hundreds of meters beneath the pyramid. There are 8 of these cylindrical wells arranged in 2 parallel rows, descending to an astonishing depth of 648 meters. Even more intriguing, at the base of these structures are 2.
You like the little background music?
I know, I like it. Really sets the tone.
Because this is from Twitter, I guess, and then I guess I ripped this from, I don't know, some other Egypt channel. That's why it's got the little pyramids. But I threw a little cinematic calming music.
The whole thing is kind of nuts, though.
Yeah, it's completely nuts. It's completely crazy because of how old the pyramids already are, and that there's something that is I don't know that we could do something like this necessarily.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think is so fascinating, because it's how would you even go about that?
And how old would it be? How old would it have to be? Who knows? Okay, let's get back to it.
Massive cubic formations measuring approximately 80 meters in diameter. The tomographic data suggests that these are vertical wells with intricate spiral pathways. Now, this design not only implies a functional purpose, but also a level of sophisticated engineering that
Stairwells.
completely blows the dynastic Egyptian model out of the water. I mean, the pyramid itself was already a massive red flag in the ancient Egyptian historical narrative. But now, with this discovery, I think it's become impossible to say that the Egyptian civilizations that we understand, that we've been taught about, were responsible for building these structures. The radar analysis extends beneath the entire Giza Plateau, revealing interconnected structures beneath not only the Great Pyramid of Giza, but also those of Khufu and Menkaure. The subsurface network reaches down to a staggering depth of approximately 2 kilometers. 2 kilometers. This is not possible, given the standard historical and archaeological narrative.
2 kilometers under the ground.
I think this raises the good question, though. Are you an aliens guy?
Yes.
Really?
1,000% yes. I don't think you could find a subject that I kind of like more.
Oh, you're locked in.
I fucking love aliens, bro.
I'm new to the game, but I'm starting to believe.
Oh, since I was a kid, dude. X-Files started
Really?
up in me. Yeah. I have seen an orb. I've seen a green floating orb
Really?
before. Yeah.
That's wild.
When I was like 12 or 13 years old in New Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
My mom's like a huge like ancient aliens fan.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah, and I've like.
Oh man, we got to get your mom on the show, dude.
Yeah, I know. We will one day. I'm like
We're gonna do
gradually like inching in. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's becoming more interesting.
You know, we're gonna have to like, I'm gonna have to get your mom's info, and then I'll like call her up and pitch her.
I tell you, the picture.
I'll pitch her. I'll pitch her on the idea of the show.
Oh no, she would be down.
Okay.
Yeah,
We gotta get it done.
She's locked in.
Yeah. A couple of comedians and then your mom.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay, we should watch the show.
Given to us about ancient Egypt. Now, I'm hearing that there is more to come. There is a 4-hour presentation that's going to be released by the research team. This is what I'm hearing. That's going to go into every detail of their findings. This has essentially been a strategic release of incredible data ahead of time to get people interested.
You
This
let
is
us
by
know if you
far
want us to
the
cover
most
that.
provocative piece of evidence for not only a potential technological explanation for the purpose of the Giza complex, but it also provides the most extraordinary evidence for a pre-flood era civilization that was flourishing in a way that we can scarcely comprehend. It's also possible that this spiraling cylindrical series of structures are staircases, and I can't help but think of the channeled writing.
Okay, there is one thing that I will say about ancient civilizations and being able, okay, let's say they were able to make this thing. This means that there had to be hundreds of thousands of workers, pretty much, to make something like that. How do you feed that many people? You know,
That's a good question.
You need to have agriculture, advanced agriculture, in order to have these systems in place if they are intelligently designed. And because of just the sheer magnitude of what these fucking are. So Flint Dibble was on the Joe Rogan Experience with Graham Hancock, and he was refuting this entire ancient civilization stuff. But and he was saying that the pollen record, these pollen cores that cover like over 100 square miles, that are super fucking old, actually have records between its brittleness when people pick fruit or whatever. That brittleness eventually goes away because naturally it would just fall off the vine and there would be super brittle at that edge. And they're saying that there's no record of agriculture existing back in the day before we think that it existed with like Mesopotamia and stuff. So with that being part of the equation, it makes me think like, how could these people have eaten if these things are legitimately designed? Like, was there manna from the heavens, or did they have some kind of fucking food resource that we can't even comprehend?
That's such a good. I've never thought about that angle.
Isn't
like if that many people were working, how would they eat and keep up? Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, and the guy brought it up on Joe Rogan. It's at hour 4 or some shit. It's like his last point, and I've never seen anybody else bring it up as far as the Holland record and all that kind of stuff, because I'm all about this kind of shit. It really does make a lot of sense to me that, that this stuff is possible and that we really have no idea. But
it's pretty exciting, if I'm being honest. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty wackadoo potatoes that we're discovering shit like this every day.
I agree.
Off the Atlantean, the Emerald Tablets. Speaking of a lost hall of records, a sacred hall of knowledge below the Giza Plateau, the halls of Amenti. Could this be the lost hall of records from the pre-flood era? Now, obviously, this discovery is extremely controversial. It runs as a complete contradiction of the established narratives and status quo in mainstream academia on these issues. This will cause big waves throughout the academic and the wider world if they can fully evidence these findings, but the results so far seem pretty clear. There is obviously significant structural engineering taking place deep below the pyramids and the Giza Plateau in general. Has this changed your mind on the pyramids? Has this strengthened your position on what they might have been? Has this new discovery given you any new ideas?
I think for sure for me.
Yeah, this is it's pretty wild, and the consequences of something like this go pretty far. But I really don't think the next steps can really happen without actual digging, and I don't think that they're going to let that happen.
Is Egypt just real staunch on that?
Yeah, they're super not cool with you, like disturbing.
We should sneak over there.
Yeah, just go over there and do it anyway.
Yeah, we do like Jurassic Park style. We get pickaxes and shit.
Yep. Did they do that in Jurassic
Remember,
Park?
They get the amber.
Oh, in the
that little animation of the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what we do.
Yeah.
So that was our.
That was pretty
coverage.
cool, honestly.
Yeah. So I wanted to bring that up because, man, I'm super interested in that subject.
No, that's pretty badass.
Badass. Okay, so our next story, you want to let us know what's going on here, Brando?
So this one's kind of exciting. Keemstar, I've been kind of keeping up since he started that Lolcow podcast. And he has 2 kind of fallen soldiers that were once like huge YouTubers. You had Boogie 2988 and Wings of Redemption.
Yeah.
And he took them to Fat Camp, and just all hell kind of took place there.
Well, and it's been like it's a 8 or day 9 so far.
Yeah, and it's just been a wild experience.
Yeah, so we got a few of the highlights, a few of the crazy moments that have gone and taken place in this little situation.
This was a very interesting weekend or so, or however long.
And there's just so much fucking footage that I really had to just kind of like scrub here and there. Mm-hmm. So we got some fun stuff though. So let's see what it is.
Exclusive picture in the Discord right now. An exclusive picture in the Discord. Bust!
You're fucking something else.
Sometimes I imagine you're not a cunt.
There's hours of this.
The Halo soundtrack.
What happens when you take some of the internet's most reactionary figures and put them into a live-streamed fat camp? Something nobody wanted. Welcome to Keemstar's latest internet manipulation. First up, Daniel Keemstar Keem, the man behind Drama Alert, is infamous for stirring the pot on YouTube. Known for capitalizing on internet beef, Keemstar recently created Lolcow Live, a podcast featuring controversial internet personalities who are constantly ridiculed online. Enter Fat Camp, Keemstar's live-streamed event promising weight loss and redemption for his notoriously overweight co-hosts. Instead of redemption, viewers got a week-long circus featuring humiliating physical challenges, intense emotional breakdowns, and even physical fights. Here's some quick context. You've probably seen headlines about Keemstar taking the Lolcow podcast to a literal fat camp.
We are at Fat Camp, and we're doing whale watching.
Oh, fuck you for that one.
What the fuck?
But what's going on?
Yeah, so your thoughts so far?
I just think it's so insane. This podcast, I'm not going to lie, it does have my attention. There's something silly every week. Like a few weeks ago, you had Boogie 2998 like flipping out.
Dude, I cannot stand stuff like
really?
this.
It's very enjoyable.
But it's so intriguing at the same time that it does lock you in.
Dude, I'll get done from like iRacing or something, and I'll get comfortable, and I'll be like, let's see what we have today.
Oh, hey, that reminds me, we need to check into Fousey once we're done with this video.
Oh yeah, the Foosmeister.
Let's make sure to check out Fousey live after this. Okay.
Can I just say one thing? Whale watching, kind of silly. That was pretty clever.
Clever, really?
I thought it was silly. I thought it was a little silly.
Look, I like their reactions of just being like, hey,
fuck you. Yeah, that was good.
That was pretty fun.
Today, we'll break down the players, the setting, and the madness that ensued. These aren't your average influencers. They're constantly caught up in stupid drama, and that's exactly why Keemstar chose them. Meet the lol cows, wings of redemption, famous for explosive rage quits and meltdowns. Boogie 2988, who's had more emotional breakdowns on camera than you can count. Becky Boop, an influencer who quickly became infamous at Fat Camp. Tina, from the Angry Grandpa Show, bringing aggressive drama everywhere she goes. The drama peaked with several shocking moments. Becky was pressured into shaving her head on camera, sparking outrage about exploitation.
Do you think that's a good look?
I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to be honest, it's not that noticeable.
I really didn't want to have like just the crying for 30-45 seconds. I thought that still was much better.
If I've ever seen like an example of Keem on YouTube, it's this picture right here. Somebody's just absolutely devastated, and he's just grinning ear to ear.
Yeah, this is. It felt pretty natural. It felt like this is his spot.
He's another character one day that's probably worthy of a deep dive.
Oh, he's gonna. yeah. I'm sure with sensibilities like that, with morals like this, he's gonna go down.
Can we acknowledge the beard game? What do you think about that?
I think it's ridiculous and stupid.
I think it's a little silly. It's a little silly.
He's like a bad ZZ Top.
Yeah. He's a power bottom.
Power bottom, big time camo. You're not hiding from anybody.
Wings Off Redemption had a physical altercation with Keemstar, then shockingly pushed his own wife during a live stream. Clips of these incidents quickly spread, turning Fat Camp into viral.
Yeah, do you want to say that again?
That was unbelievable.
That little smash.
So I didn't know this, but I guess he's kind of notorious.
Shockingly pushed his own wife during a live stream.
And
clips of these incidents.
Oh my gosh.
Boom.
What an animal.
Yeah. Look at him. He's so ferocious. He's so angry right there. Why would you do that?
I didn't know he has like a history of treating her shitty too.
Really?
Yeah, which I was very unimpressed with. I was like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Be nice when you're just a total rage monster.
Yeah, that's so ridiculous.
Turning Fat Camp into viral infamy and raising serious ethical concerns. The internet was divided. Some viewers loved the chaos, treating it as pure entertainment. Others criticized Keemstar for exploiting vulnerable internet personalities for clicks. Social media exploded with debates, memes, and discussions about how far creators should go to generate content.
Get over there now! Now! They're fighting!
Keem was like, fuck that, I ain't getting that shit, let's cat fight.
Actually, stop! Stop! No, stop! No.
Why it matters. Keemstar's Fat Camp isn't just a story about online drama. It's a reflection of the extreme lengths creators go to stay relevant and the ethics of internet entertainment.
Can we pause that real quick? I love the idea of reading the phone through the shirt. Can we go back just like a tenth to see that? What a move here. That's interesting.
Through the shirt.
Yeah, I like that.
Bringing that belly up.
What a move.
Big boy.
I like that.
Ethics of internet entertainment. Whether you laughed, cringed, or felt uncomfortable, one thing's certain, Fat Camp has left its mark on internet history. What's your take? Did Keemstar cross the line?
Stupid thing.
Or is it all fair game for entertainment?
Turn into Jesus! You better call me better. Hey, Mike, he can't help you!
I'm not gonna say that.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
He can, though.
Well...
A little bit of Mahomes in there.
So what were your thoughts on Fat Camp?
I'm glad I could sneak a bundle Rooski in there.
Yeah, I know.
So like, I think my favorite part is, where is it? It's right in the beginning.
Exclusive picture in the Discord right now. An exclusive picture in the Discord.
It's this little intro. It's so great.
You're fucking something else.
Sometimes I imagine you're not a cunt.
Oh, I do like that.
Sometimes I imagine you're not a cunt.
So clippable.
Like, it's so awesome. I love that little moment.
That's a good
I think
quote.
that's really fun. Sometimes I imagine you're not a cunt.
That's right up there with Are We Men or Are We Mice?
Yeah.
That's like an all-timer. I love.
Is that Of Mice and Men?
I don't know. I heard it somewhere, I think.
I don't know.
I forget what it's from now that you mention it.
You're real Lenny.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, yeah. So that's a pretty wild story.
I think this whole scenario is so insane. There was like at one point, Keem was like shooting people with paintballs.
Yeah.
While they were in the water. I thought that was wild.
See, this right here is that's the rough one.
Oh yeah, that's pretty insane. He's giving her that Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Knocking all the trees
The
down.
involuntary spears.
Oh yeah, that's his finishing move.
You never like that. You never like that. Okay. So now we're gonna check out what Fousey's doing. Let's see. Fousey live.
A legend.
Doing nothing.
What riveting content.
Damn.
Nothing will ever be as good as when that guy just repeatedly typed 7.
The sevens. Everybody, check out the sevens clip.
That was so
Check out
silly.
the sevens clip. That's the best. It's the best moment of the show so far.
Check
it out.
I don't know how guys do this for like so long comfortably.
What, laying on the floor?
Just awkwardly being filmed every second. I'd be afraid to touch my face. Like
he hasn't eaten. How is he getting food? He's got to be cheating. There's no way.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. It's not like he has a good track record here.
Well, he is being filmed, but yeah, I'm sure you could figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who gives a shit about food? All right. So now we're getting into the coin. So we do have an update for the coin. We've got Father Milan. I voiced him as Antonio Banderas, and Jesse and Jake. I forget their last name.
Jimenez.
Thank you. No, I think they're black.
They're Dominican.
They're Dominican. Okay, we both win. So yeah, they're both. They got a priest. I don't know if she's pregnant yet, but they realize they've got a demon, and that's it. This is the coin. This is the next 7 minutes of your life. Chapter 7. The Wilsons, Jake and Jesse, begin to tell Father Milan what his father-in-law told him, why he was doing the things he was doing, and he told his daughter, Jessie, why she was doing the things she was doing. They, Jake and Jesse, told Father Milan about their killings and rituals about eating the parts of the victims in a stew they made when they got home. They are really upset to have that curse on them, and that's the reason that they got in touch with him to have this exorcism done, in order to live a normal life for them and their child. Okay, I've heard enough. What I want you to do is don't tell anyone that I'm going to perform this exorcism. Okay, we won't, they responded together. Okay, good. Tomorrow I'll be here at 9 a.m. to perform the procedure. Oh, good. We'll be ready. That's for sure. The next morning at 9 a.m., the priest arrived at their house. They said their good mornings to each other, and the priest directed them to go into their bedroom. He went into the other bedroom and came out in full garb with a sizable cross, holy water, and prayer, blessed cloth, and proceed to the bedroom where they were, Jake and Jesse, waiting, sitting on the bed. The priest entered the room with the cross and prayer cloth in his left hand and holy water in his right. As he was entering the room, he was praying an exorcism prayer to get rid of the demons from out of Jake and Jesse and the surrounding areas. I'm saying this prayer in the name of our Lord God through his Son, Jesus Christ. If you're in there, Satan, show yourself and erase yourself out of the lives of these two people. I'm here to send you back into the depths of hell where you belong. At that moment, a hard wind with a loud, spooky, evil, and menacing sound with the wind coming from outside, opening the bedroom window with an unearthly evil force of strength into the room with Jake and Jesse on the bed. With Jake and Jesse sitting on the bed, the wind pushed them and the bed against the wall. With the bed leaning straight up on the wall with Jake and Jesse still sitting on the bed in midair against gravity. Their bodies transformed into a demon-type creature. The looks of it was so frightened, it startled and scared the priest for a few seconds. But he stayed focused and kept on praying for the demon to get out of the couple's body, out of the room, out of this world, and get back to the depths of hell where it belongs. In the meantime, the priest was always holding the cross and prayer cloth in his left hand and extended straight out towards Jake and Jesse, up close and personal. Simultaneously back and forth to him and her, with authority praying to get rid of the demons. And in his right hand, he was holding a bottle of holy water that when you squeeze it, the water will squirt out. I command you back to the depths of hell. Satan, I command you, in the name of the Father and of the Holy Spirit, right now, from God through his loving Son, Jesus Christ, leave this place now. At that time, a hard wind came up from nowhere and caused the priest to bend over. He started to squirt the holy water on Jake and Jesse. When the water touched their skin, it burned them and the smoke was coming from their bodies. The priest kept giving a strong, convicting prayer for the demon to leave and go back to hell where it belongs. The wind subsided. The priest stood up again and started to squirt more water on Jake and Jesse, saying out loud, "In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, I command you, Satan, to leave these people and go back into the depths of hell." Whenever he squirted the holy water on them, a much more prominent demonic evil sound comes out of the both of them. He squirted some more holy water on them, accompanied by the same but more gruesome evil demonic sound each time. The priest kept squirting the holy water on them, and as he was looking at them, hoping that the cross, holy water, prayer cloth, he was holding the prayer cloth in his left hand with the cross, and hoping that prayers would do the job to get rid of the demons, but at no avail. The priest was getting worried. At that time, a black grayish cloud was forming out of the bodies of Jake and Jesse. The cloud formed into one entity, which came out of Jake and Jesse. It was very evil. It was very scary. But the priest kept fighting it back repeatedly, saying, "Be gone. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, I command you, Satan, to come out of these people and leave this place and go back to the depths of hell where you belong." The demons formed itself, fully looking of an evil formation that is not of this world. From out of nowhere, it shot some iron stakes at the priest, pinning him to the wall, and seconds later, the demons shot some more stakes into the priest's eyes, and 4 long stakes. The stakes were just appearing out of thin air, went straight to the priest's heart, killing him instantly. After the demons killed the priest, they left, and immediately everything changed back somewhat peaceful. When everything was said and done, considering what all just happened, Jake and Jesse wasn't harm at all. Jake and Jesse became back focused after the demons left there for the time being, and they looked towards the priest and saw what the demons had done to him. They both almost simultaneously said, "Oh Lord," in a loud, hysterical voice. "What in the hell happened here?" Jesse screamed very loudly in hysterics, breathing in and out very hard. Jake looked around, felt safe it was okay to leave. He grabbed Jesse by the hand and said to her, "Come on, Jesse, let's get out of here." Being disciplined, obedient, and keeping the faith for God through his Son, Jesus Christ.
I agree. I understand. So tell me about the situation.
Kevin.
I mean,
Break into the music. Every time, baby. Every time. And, you know, that was the best episode of The Coin.
It was interesting.
That was the best episode ever.
I think it was the most well-written episode.
No, it wasn't.
There were 45 grammatical errors in there.
There was at least 45. Every episode has that many errors. But what was great about that one is that things happened. It wasn't scheduling. It had nothing to do with what time we were coming over.
Contrary to the other 15 chapters.
No phone calls. No, like going to the Pacific Palisades. We didn't get ice cream. We didn't go to the movies. We didn't do anything fucking stupid. It was awesome.
Straight to business.
So good. Man, I wish Nation Jones.
We need to be a part of the production team for the live action.
Once AI's smart enough, I'm going to make it a movie.
Oh, jeez. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I mean, that's so easily done. Boom. That was abrupt.
It was abrupt.
That was super abrupt. We're going to switch that, guys. In the future, we're going to do something more like a balance or something like that.
It's
something
changing.
real nice. Something real nice. Okay, we got show and tell coming at you right now. This is Brandon's first clip.
I'm excited. I forget what it is.
I think it's a banger. I think we got bookend these guys.
This is Super Yummy TV show. Today I'll be jumping onto cinder blocks. This is for the juggalos and juggalettes. Do not try this at home. I hope you like it. Whoop whoop! Ah! 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 Fuck this shit! Whoop whoop!
Oh, God.
Man.
That one stings. I'm not going to lie to you. That one hurts. I want to see it again.
We have to see it
but that
again,
one stings.
But that one's
This is Super Yummy TV show. Today I'll be...
So when he says this is, I really want to go story of a girl.
Oh, yeah. Who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
Cried a river and drowned, and she looks so good in photographs.
Oh, yeah. Timeless.
Jumping onto cinder blocks. This is for the juggalos and juggalettes. Do not try this at home. I hope you like it. Whoop whoop!
Whoop whoop!
It hurts worse the second time.
Fuck this shit! Whoop whoop!
Oh my God! Oh, that's brutal. You know he had to have broke something.
It's really bad.
You think so?
Really bad. Had to.
I couldn't imagine otherwise.
Cinder block. Okay. All right, moving on. Shake it off.
That funny bone's like depressed after that shit.
I've had neck pain since that video. Okay, 2, something better. Oh.
Hi. Hey, what's up? I'm Zach, Corey, Joff, yo, Tony, Ross. Gotta be Ross, man. Probably Ross.
I guess I have like a short fuse or something, because like people come up to me and you know if they're gonna act like a certain type of way, it's just not gonna work for me.
Definitely Ross.
I don't know. I guess it's like for the same reasons that I'm like quick to anger, I'm also like quick to fall in love. Like I've had my heart broken like more times than I can count, but it's like totally worth it in the end.
Definitely Ross. Go Ross.
It's just like this stupid thing that I can do is with my mouth kind of sound like a chihuahua, like it's a chihuahua bark.
Yes, the chihuahua. Oh, so good.
So good.
I love that last still of that guy looking over.
There's the guy looking at the side.
Have we never gone over them? That's been saved. Not that full cut, but I had that saved in my clips.
Really?
Yeah, that one's been waiting. I just haven't
You
gotten
have
to
that?
it. Yeah. I send it to people and it pisses everyone off.
Really?
It's so good. I love that video.
With this guy?
Yeah, I love that look too. It's
Huh.
that right
Yeah.
there. I make that face like twice a day. That was me when I forgot my opener on Sunday.
God.
That's the exact feeling right there.
It is disgusting.
You think so?
It's really gross.
I think he's
It's
a
really
handsome
gross.
little gentleman.
Pretty gross. Okay, let's see what offensive nonsense you've brought forward. Oh, God.
Ich muss es sehen, also müsst ihr es auch sehen.
What did you think? Why, you don't like that one?
Sometimes I regret doing this show.
You really, that one scared you?
Sometimes, well, it's like a farting on food and then eating it.
Can I be honest? I have me, it takes a lot.
And the weird German at the end, too.
It takes a lot to get me. This one kind of made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I thought it was just so unbelievable. How would you do that and show your face?
You're disgusting.
That's a level of courage. That's up there
You're
with
sick,
Harriet
man.
Tubman,
You're
MLK.
That is not Harriet Tubman.
Like, it's just unbelievable.
Harry Tubman. It's a Harriet Tubman. Okay. You're fucking. Was that 4? See,
I think that was 3.
You ruined me. You ruined me because
I thought it was a good clip.
Stuff like that.
I thought you'd like it.
Oh.
Can you get pregnant from sitting on your boyfriend's lap? 100%. And here's how. You're sitting on your boyfriend's lap, face to face. He's wearing jeans, button fly. The manufacturer of the jeans made an error, put too much space in between the buttons. This leaves a gap wide enough for the tip of a penis to poke out its little head. Unbeknownst to you, your boyfriend is not wearing underwear. Hockey practice, he got too sweaty. The window in the living room is slightly ajar because it's springtime and a dandelion petal flies in. Your boyfriend is allergic. He sneezes. 0.00008% of men orgasm when they sneeze. He's one of those men. As he sneezes, his body contracts and pushes your crotch so it is directly above the hole where his penis pokes out of his button fly. Now, if you are a woman who has ever sat on a surface other than 100% cotton, the crotch of your pants is filled with microscopic holes. If one of those pant holes lines up with the exposed tip of your boyfriend's penis, no penetration necessary. You're pregnant. Let's say you're on your boyfriend's lap, but upside down. Your crotch is all the way up by his face because you're showing him what you learned in
So far, you familiar with all this?
Oh, yeah. I've been in this position right here a couple times.
This is very natural.
Yeah, it's usually my go-to, actually.
Yeah, I like to flip up into 2D.
Yeah, this is called Ouch, That's My Hip. This is
wow.
a really fun move.
That's how your second child was conceived. I get that.
I like that.
Yeah.
yoga class. Unbeknownst
The old floating
he has
cum.
Peyronie's disease, a disease that causes a man's penis to curve over 60 degrees. Such a drastic curve causes the sperm to shoot out of his button fly and all the way over your body until gravity forces the sperm back down to earth where it lands right in your vagina. You're pregnant.
A marksman.
Huh.
That was impressive. Now we
So
know.
What'd you think about that?
I got to keep my girlfriend away from my lap, apparently.
Yeah. You can't be coming like that.
That's unbelievable. The more you learn, the more you learn.
The more you know. That's how you do it in this world. I think that's really good for us to learn.
That is unbelievable.
I did. What you gonna do about it?
I thought you might like that one. I just thought they were like kind of cute.
Where that person literally has no chin.
You don't think they have a chin?
No, that's not a chin.
Oh, it's in there somewhere.
No. There might be a jaw somewhere in
It's
there.
not,
but there's
she
not
kind of looks like a
chin.
salamander from this angle.
That's a she?
I'm willing to take a guess.
You think that's a... Okay. You're saying that you can guess the gender.
I think it's in there.
Well, hey.
You wouldn't hit?
Nothing.
Can we watch that again, sir?
I did. What you gonna do about it?
That's hilarious. Jacob said they're built like Phineas.
Built like Phineas?
If you've ever seen Phineas and Ferb, it's right there.
Oh, that's Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah, that's right there.
Oh, man. And they both have the same haircut? Different Oh, yeah.
See, I'm not alone in this. See, the chat agrees. They're pretty.
You guys are all disgusting.
They're a bunch of pretty people.
Disgusting young men.
I like that level of focus too. They got like the Tom Brady games on the line look.
I like that there's a staring contest for who's going to bite whose lip first.
Not going to lie, the open mouth, little concerning.
Yeah, there's a lot of open mouth here.
A little bit of
extremely concerning.
Jurassic Park energy there, but other than that,
I think we need to get the fuck off of this. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, but you got everything you need.
I like that one.
Right?
I thought it was a good clip.
That's in the all-time annoyings. Okay. What lovely thing could I have brought forward?
If you love someone, set them free.
Huh.
If you hate someone, set them free. Basically, just set everybody free. Fuck it. Get a dog. People are annoying. According to astronomy, when you wish upon a star, you're 1,000,000 years too late. Star is dead. Just like your dreams. Consider this.
What do you think about her so far?
I think this could be you in 40 years.
Would you hit?
I think I would. I think that look right there.
I can tell. Yeah, she's curious.
She's locked in.
Yeah, she's locked. Oh, I bet she gives mean head.
She said, "So I can get pregnant by sitting on your lap." Interesting. And then she hit you with the eyes.
The same girl 60 years later.
I agree.
Every single corpse up on Mount Everest was once a very highly motivated individual. Stay lazy. If you love...
I like the message too.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, Alex would definitely hit. Of course he would.
Oh yeah, I think I would have to agree with Alex in the chat on that one.
Yeah, we got sickos. We got people that boners. Okay. We're moving on to number 7. Number 7 on the list. Okay, let's see it.
It doesn't matter if you're black or white. Hell, you can even be Chinese.
That's actually our friend Matthew Gallagher. It's unbelievable.
That is a face that not even a mother could love.
Oh, I don't think he's charming. There's a little bit of sloth energy in there.
How is it that his teeth are missing? Is that
no?
Why
he's hiding them. They're shy.
No, they're broken.
They're
off.
nervous.
Yeah. Would you hit?
I'm not. I don't really roll that way. You know? I think he's ready for you, though.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, that guy's disgusting. Okay. The hanger caught something.
Oh, yeah. I think it pulled on the lip.
A stiff upper lip. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now let's see what else. It doesn't matter if you're black or white.
I've always said that.
Sir, this is a marker.
Okay. Sell me that marker.
Do you need a marker?
Well, I actually don't need a marker right now.
Then why do you want me to sell this marker?
Because I want to test to see if your sales skills are good.
Sir, if you don't need something, why the hell would I sell something to you? If a customer does not need a thing, I will never sell a thing to him. Because my father used to always say, believe what you want to sell before you sell.
I don't want to hear about your father anymore. I don't want to hear about anything. Just give me that pen back.
My father would not be proud.
Give me the pen back.
It's a marker.
It's a marker.
What is there like? Is there going to be a punch here?
There's nothing else. There's nothing else. There's just scenery now.
This is turning into like, you know, when every comic shoots a special and it's them walking to like the venue.
This is the beginning.
Yeah, it's same
it's
shot.
About this guy. Oh man, I think that was really fun.
Yeah, that was
It
interesting.
says it's a marker.
I like to watch two races barter here.
Yeah, this is definitely two races. I don't think they're the same race.
Oh yeah, I was able to piece that one together.
Okay, this is your last one, and I don't recall what it is.
Negus.
Oh, Jesus.
What is the language of origin?
Ethiopian to Amharic.
What is the definition?
It's long too.
Oh, timeless.
A king. It's used as a title of the sovereign of Ethiopia. Negus.
Negus. Could you use it in a sentence?
The Negus ruled Ethiopia until the coup of 1974.
Negus.
Negus. Andrew, would you say the word loudly for the judges?
Negus. One more. Negus.
Negus.
She liked that one.
Yeah, you can't spell that in chat.
Negus, Negus.
Wow.
That's an all-timer.
Well, that's one we won't watch twice.
Yeah, I love that one, dude. That one's so good. That's such a timeless clip.
That is, I've never seen that.
The courage to get you have never seen that?
No, I've never seen
Oh my
that.
gosh, to be here for your first experience of that is so special.
That's pretty wild. And it was pretty hard not to like actually just
Oh,
see
Jacob's
so much
causing mayhem in the chat.
Yeah, because he wants to spell it out. You can't do that. That's illegal. Okay, this is my last one, and I thought this was pretty fun.
If she's down, homosexual now, in a first soul place straight out of downtown. She can handle my special needs. If she's trying to get happy, got Angelina's soul. Take this cake, no matter the baker. I reach for a 7 out of 46. All I from West, Stockholm syndrome. I didn't know they started making them like this. What's the OR link? She might be down, but something is definitely a scar.
I think what's her OR link is pretty great.
What does that stand for?
Only
Tarded?
Maybe.
I didn't know that. I like where their head's at. It's silly.
Scarlett Slohanson.
I like that.
And but also if you hit, does a service animal need to be in the room? Absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's in the Geneva Convention, actually.
Gotta lick your toes. Okay.
You know what? Just run it back. I want to take it in one more time.
We might
it's
just
our
need
last
to take
clip.
that in one more time.
I want to see it all.
Last clip. But just one still for a second. Just a whole
Not gonna lie,
frame.
gorgeous lady here.
That is a gorgeous woman.
Yeah,
That is
she
a very
really hit the
beautiful woman.
lottery there.
Yeah.
Like the Aaron Judge of special needs.
If she's down, homosexual now, in a first soul place straight out of downtown. She can handle my special needs. If she's trying to get happy, got Angelina's soul. Take this cake, no matter the baker. I reach for a 7 out of 46. All I from West, Stockholm syndrome. I didn't know they started making them like this. What's the OR link? She might be down, but something is definitely a Scarlet Johansson and Hathaway. I bet she is down to fuck. At least the commentate disabled from the Hyatt. I need someone special in my
Sweater puppies, absolutely.
Jenny down the block, this is the rated all material I've been waiting for my whole life.
Woo. Woo.
What a rush.
Yeah.
Oh.
What a great time to be alive.
I love when like the internet just goes after like the. You know she's sweet.
Oh, I bet she's lovely.
You know she's sweet.
However, I will say that just this, where is it? Oh, she looks back, and it's just like that right there. Oh my gato, Mr. Roboto. That is a very lovely look back.
Yeah, no, it's not too shabby.
Yeah.
I like the comment, her only service animal is those sweater pups.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, down.
That's from the Comedy Virgins. Give them a like
Yeah.
and a subscribe as well.
They're looking to have sex.
Yeah, no, she's not bad.
Jeez, crow. Yeah, that's a beautiful woman. So, yeah, chromosexual now. And
Yeah, I think anyone is after that.
I think we're AntiShowShow is now chromosexual. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you point at the camera. Like us. Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay, that we didn't mean to do that. We didn't mean to do that. We don't need to have the cute Asians every week. We're gonna have them every other week. I promise they come back next week. I think that's the darn show.
That was a fun episode.
That was a really good time. that was a really, really, really good time. Yeah, everything was smooth. We got the friggin' skyline rocking. We got some fun original videos. We got a tight timeline. It's only been 55 minutes.
Oh yeah, look at us. We're getting it going.
I think this is great. Yeah. You got any shows coming up?
Just April 15th, I'm going to be the judge on a roast. That's gonna,
Judge on a
roast.
roast.
I'm going to channel my Simon Cowell at Big Laughs Comedy Club, by the way.
Big Laughs Comedy Club. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to Comedy Virgins too. Yeah, they're out here in these streets, proselytizing the good Lord's name.
Oh yeah.
That's what they're doing. So, anything else?
I think that about rounds it out.
Well, shit on my tits. Let's say goodbye.
Peace.